My dear elegant ladies, welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about discussing some of the worst and brutal dating mistakes ladies make. I am just here to raise awareness, so let's start with the video and let's start with number one. One of the most common things that I think the female species just love doing, and that is to find excuses to call or contact or write to a man first. Women can be analyzing, obsessing, coming up of reasons to why a man is not responding or taking contact with them first, or why they should take charge instead and do it themselves. A common one that I know that is so common, and I'm sure some of you are guilty to this one. You're in the initial stages of dating and you've been on a date with a man for the first time, and then after the date, you message him first to thank him for the date.
After just one date, police say she started sending this man thousands of messages, sometimes as many as 500 texts in one day.
Wrong. That is not how it's supposed to be done. A man is the hunter, a man takes initiative until your relationship has reached a point where you are being serious and exclusive with each other. But in the initial stages, they are so crucial. You cannot afford to be showing too much interest. I'm sorry to say, but the man is the hunter regardless of gender roles today. He will value you more. He will really be more interested in you. I know that it's a cliche, ladies, but it works, and it has always worked. There is a psychological reason to why this cliche works, so please take it serious and stop messaging or calling him first. Number two, and this is going to offend or maybe even make some of you very upset. You go on a date with him, and this is actually doesn't matter if you're in the initial stages of dating or if you're even married to the man. A woman pulling out her wallet to offer to pay or to pretend she's offering to pay.
I'll get it.
No, don't be
No,
stupid. No, don't even try it. Shut up. I'm not gonna let you pay.
Okay, give me one rational reason and I'll let you go.
You get the next one.
You get the next one.
It doesn't matter if you want to pay or you don't want to pay. You are never to pull out your wallet in front of a man ever. And I'm serious, ever. Men earn more on average in our society. Men are the protectors by nature. Men are the ones that should be looking after a woman. But I know gender roles are changing to something that I personally don't want to be associated with. It's not for the good, and it's definitely not good for the woman. But if you are there on each date offering to pay or pretend that you're, inclined to pay, then ultimately what happens is that we are spoiling men this way. We are showing that it's okay for the woman to pay when it's actually not. And luckily, there are some cultures where this is totally taboo, like Middle Eastern cultures, even in Russian cultures and some other cultures around the world. But there are some cultures, and unfortunately, I'm from one of those cultures, where it's expected that the woman offers to pay or pay half the bill. Shout out Sweden and Germany. And the whole Scandinavia, by the way, and a few other places too. Let's have a discussion in the comment section below which countries women are expected to pay. Regardless which culture you belong to, ladies, stop offering. If he gets put off by you, if he starts imagining that you're some form of gold digger, then you know what? This is not a generous man. This is not a gentleman. I don't think this is the high quality man you want to be investing in, because this man is always going to be 50-50 with you, and that is a very depressing direction to take in life. So make sure you get out now. Number three. Big mistake, ladies, to look available. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, there is this kind of aura about some women, well, a lot of women actually, where you just know that she's single and she's looking. Not necessarily that she's throwing ourselves in front of all men, although we do have a few like that too.
There you go. Guys, my name's Lexi. Just let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
And I mean, like, anything at all.
Okie dokie.
You're funny. Do you ever, like, Snapchat?
And that is a big no-no too, ladies. But I'm talking about, let's say you're sitting in a restaurant A woman who is hunting, you see it on her because she will be looking around a lot. She will literally be sitting there with the sign on her face saying, I'm waiting for somebody to start talking to me. I want to meet somebody here. And men smell this and they read body language. They're not stupid in the end of the day. So of course, a woman's chances of, number one, meeting a high quality man becomes less. Number two, she sends out the wrong message about her and she puts off the high quality men. Of course, she will get the playboys and the pickup artists and all those guys. Those will approach her definitely because they see she's available. But a man who is really looking for a woman of high quality himself, he hates desperation. Desperation freaks him out. So you have to really take a step back. Have you ever heard about this expression when people say, I always end up meeting men when I'm in a relationship? Oh, I wonder why. Exactly for this reason, because when you are unavailable, that's when you become more attractive, and it's for a very valid psychological reason. By the way, ladies, I do have a free cheat sheet for those of you who are single and looking. If you want to know where to meet high quality men, make sure to visit millionaireplaces.com because I have a free cheat sheet for you of 210 places where the affluent men gather. So make sure you visit millionaireplaces.com. Number 4, a lot of high quality men, believe it or not, can be quite put off when a woman is a bit too glamorous.
No, 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 no. No!
And this is a little bit annoying, I must say, because I think it's slightly unfair. A woman should be glamorous and beautiful as she pleases, but unfortunately there is a psychological obstacle there because an overly glamorous woman makes many men think that she's too high maintenance. They have this stereotype of this category of women and it's not in the favor for the woman. So it's really important to think about this one and play along a little bit, tone it down. Some women say that, well, men like that, they just cannot maintain a woman of that standard, so they're anyway not good. Well, I'm sure there are a few men like that as well, but actually there's a lot of good men out there and I've heard them truly say this. And it does sometimes come across as the wrong marketing when a woman is looking overly glamorous, like literally red carpet is her everyday carpet, and the man is a little bit confused because men want to also find kind of their best friend, their, you know, a companion, a life partner, somebody who is not necessarily, you know, glammed up 24/7. They also want to have the girl next door as the woman they marry. So for that reason, of course, you should dress up. Of course, you should look best and really be attractive for a man, but make sure you don't go over the top. And if you feel that you might be the woman who is very glamorous and you're still single, it can be worth for you to try out and tone a little bit of your outfits or appearance down and see if you will have any improvements. Number 5, and this I tell my students in my elite finishing school all the time. So for them, this will be a repetition, but it's okay. If you're interested in joining them, by the way, visit schoolofaffluence.com. Brutal dating mistake. A lady only dating one man at a time. Now, apologies to all of you very conservative ladies watching my channel and some who could not do it for maybe cultural reasons, but this dating strategy is extremely effective in today's harsh dating climate.
How many kids do you want to have?
2, 1 of each.
Sounds perfect.
Just as Charlotte began to swim in visions of family summers in Kennebunkport, she realized she was late for the second shift.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
My throat, it's so sore.
I mean, men have always dated multiple women at the same time, and today's fast-paced climate, and especially the fast-paced dating climate with the strong availability of women and men because of online dating, you really have to step up a notch because it's not getting easier to meet your mate, even though it should be easier with all the dating apps available. That's one reason to why you need more than one man that you're dating at the same time, because you simply need to maximize your options. You also need to have a few men just so that you emotionally detach. And I mean, if we go back to the first point that I mentioned, not being too interested, too available, too over the guy, then this is really going to help you, because when we are only dating one person at a time, we are obsessing about that person, and women tend to become a little bit more emotionally attached than men and maybe shift their focus too strongly on one person, because that's kind of our instinct. We do it with our children, so I think it's also quite normal that we do it in other relationships too, more than maybe the man does. So date multiple men at the same time. This does not make you a loose woman of any sort. Don't let society control you, ladies. We just do what men have been doing for centuries. Number 6, if you're guilty to this one, then make sure to leave a comment. Brutal mistake is to upload bikini pictures or glamorous skimpy pictures on your online dating profile. Regardless if you are on Tinder, Bumble, Match.com, or whatever site you use for online dating, ladies, do not have any pictures where you are lightly dressed. I know that it's perfect to grab the attention of men because yes, they will most likely swipe right on you. Is it right they swipe when they want you? I think so. Okay, yes, men will message you more when you are showing off your body, if it's a nice body. But it's just not worth the first impression that you leave. You will attract more men who are just in for the meat. You might also actually put off some men who are looking for somebody serious. Again, a lot of men who are looking for serious, they want to have a little bit of girl next door flavor because that's what really makes them connect. I have this male friend and I remember he was showing me this profile of a woman that he was really interested in, and he was talking to her for quite some time, but he was really put off by the pictures that she had put, and he really was insecure if she really was a high quality woman. I mean, don't forget, men are so simple-minded when it comes to evaluating women. They really do think in stereotypes, so you really have to be cautious about these things. So no skimpy pictures of you on your online dating profiles. Now, lastly, ladies, we have come to the last point. A big, brutal mistake that actually I think majority of women do is to hold their personality back. They become a little bit more reserved, which of course it can work for some men. I know a lot of ladies do the mystery kind of strategy, which is also very effective, especially on certain types of men. But on the general masses of men, you actually win more if you just show your personality and you really are yourself. I know that it sounds like a cliche. Oh, just be yourself. But yes, ladies, you have to let your personality shine. And, well, okay, you don't want to maybe show certain parts of your personality that maybe no man should see ever. But we have a personality that is a pleasant, fun, relaxed, happy personality with a little bit of our own flavor to it that is really important that you show. Because first of all, that's how a person connects to you, and you really want the man to feel he has a connection with you as early as possible in the date. But your personality is also the entertainment. If a man is bored with you, he will not want to see you again. So you have to really think about relaxing and just letting yourself really go into who you are, aka being yourself. And maybe if the man doesn't like your personality, then the cliche, he was just not for you. Make sure now to watch my other video, Things Men Notice First in Women, because this one is going to give you more insights to the mind of a man. I will see you in that video.